Let's take a minute and talk about the budget. They passed it with one vote, which makes sense. They voted down the party line, and they voted to take billions and to give billions. To take billions from the commoners and to give billions to the already wealthy. It's now going to make its way up the food chain, up until it gets to Trump's desk, but it might actually find an obstacle in the next instance of voting because they want harsher cuts. The impacts upon Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP, TANF, housing, food banks, I mean, you name it. That's not enough. 1 in 7 kids already is going hungry in this country. That is not enough for them. They want more. Veterans are going unserved or underserved. No, we want to make sure that they are really in pain. I mean, you basically name it as far as social destruction is concerned, and it's in that bill. And of course, they're going to sell it and mask it as the big, beautiful bill because it comes from the criminal in chief. But at the end of the day, it is destructive. That's really what it is. And I found on the Nazi network this particular tweet. Let me show you that. You can pause and read this. I'm going to focus on the bottom of the tweet where it asks, what does it get them? And the only answer that comes to mind is supremacy, white supremacy. The illusion of victory, that they are going to be the one race that is going to survive all this. The ideally, of course, white evangelical man. Now, irrespective of them also taking phenomenal damage through this just introduced bill and in first instance also passed bill, that doesn't matter to them. They will willingly fall on the sword to preserve their race. Now, I'm sure that there are a variety of adjacent reasons as to why anyone would possibly be in support of harming themselves. Because it's literally that they are repeatedly pushing the self-destruction button and then applaud when they blow themselves up. There is no saving these people. There's only taking the reign and essentially claiming control. And in order to get there, we're going to have to come together. This requires a level of unity that we don't have. And my fear is, much like we've seen it in the past, that by the time that we recognize that we actually need to come together, it's going to be too late. Now, whenever that point is, I mean, it's anyone's guess, but the fact is, the longer this disaster is going to continue, the more harm we're going to take. All of us, including the ones who presently push the button and applaud. But most of us know that. So maybe at some point we're going to wisen up and realize that, well, wait a minute, we're going to have to put an end to that. And that's the one and only time where I'm actually in favor of the second.